Good evening and welcome to the spiraling death of the Petroleum People's Prefecture. Petroleum Prefecture People's Prefecture of the Works and Resources Soviet Republic. It did not go great this first winter. It went terrible because we ended up in a spiral where we didn't have enough workers at the power plant nor at the heating plant. One of those came first and then it sort of went downhill from there, and I'm not completely certain if these buildings actually work with the heat or not. They ought to, but I had a feeling that they didn't for some time, for some reason. It might have been a misunderstanding, but this is obviously doomed. You can look. It's not going great. But they are dying. They are not escaping this year, or what are they doing? They are both dying and escaping. But people are staying quite a bit. Yes. Anywho, that went to hell. Basically, that didn't work. What do you think you're doing, for example, here? You're trying to do stuff. You're trying to build stuff for the construction. You're trying to build a new construction office. Yes. We're going to give it another shot, is what we're going to do. Also, load game, I suppose. Where the last one ended, that's there. That's load selected game. And see if we can make this work. But they are so unhappy. That might be a problem. I might have to go down to easy game setting thing to make this work. What is it? It's 10th of November. Slow down a little bit to see what's going on here. I mean, the heating plant is running. Maybe this is all we get out of 5 workers. Let's see what the internal temperature of the buildings are at this moment. If the heating is working or not. Yes, the heating is working. So the problem was that I wasn't supplying enough workers. Maybe we need more workers in here. That could have been the issue. I thought that just kept capped out at such a low, but no. You see, our workers are very unproductive. 30% productivity, 7% happiness, 23%. They are not happy at all. They can't enjoy culture, and they can't go to church. Afraid I can't help you very much with the church. But culture we could do something about, and we ought to do something about culture. But more people in here. Yes. This is the temperature now. The temperature is good. Is that enough people in there? I'm not sure. There aren't a lot of people living here anymore. You say, how walkable. I'm always talking about a bit. See how many people living preferences, basic workers. Ought to be enough. And that's the current location. They're either home or they're... No one lives here. Good. Can get rid of you. And all this, I think I plumbed in a few too many footpaths, maybe. All of this we don't need. And technical services, I think that we'll do without 2. Really would like though is a new residential building, which I will put it up to high speed again. Too sharp a turn. No, this one. That one. And do we need that one right now? Maybe not. How are we on the... We have cement. Good. The cement ship is implemented here. I have no idea. Did I change the other ship around? Maybe. It's going to beyond Western countries to load cement. This one, it's going to get mechanical components. How's it going? It's on its way out. Here is apparently where it is. Yeah, it's out on the seas. It's out on the seas. Okay, 15th of November. It will snow very shortly. But this time around, what are you doing? I hope that you're taking a sensible route there, ship, and not doing any silly business, and that you'll be back soon. This is probably more like it. Maybe we need even more people in here. There are 20 persons now. I don't know if this is now limited due to the lack of personnel or if it is what is needed, but this ought to give some sort of inclination. Yeah, you know, there's 24 degrees all over the place. That ought to be plenty, whatever this is that we're running it at now. About at R in the current production percentage thing. But 13 people, 13 workers are not able to keep up, as we can see from the temperature of the hot water tank. Here it was falling, now it is rising again a little bit. Do they have enough oil for the winter? Is it enough with one tanker doing this business, or should we get another one? Right, we're not using the tanker, the distribution office, but you have... How are you keeping them this low by... Don't. We have plenty of oil. It's like the only thing we have. So don't be silly about this stuff. Pumping station, where is it? Oil heating plant, 20%. Oh, more. And this little truck that is doing it the old classic way. Yeah, it still has to do it that way. This global market report about oil. The price of oil, of course, is going down. Okay, 20 days. No, we're not going to sell in 20 days. No, we need to unload these first. And it takes the time it takes, since we don't have anywhere to put it. For the time being. But we're working on that. Let's keep an eye on this. We don't want the coldness, death of coldness. I think that we would have made it pretty fine, pretty decent, if it wasn't for that bit. There we go. You can now commence construction on this building. We should think about getting a cinema in too. And also more of the high-speed walking infrastructure. But that, I think that's also a bit of what bit me. Last time this trying to get all of this high-speed walking infrastructure in. As you see, you already have a lot planned out, but we're not working on that much of it. No. This one. Yes. Go work on that one. You went to put the digger there. Maybe we could have used the digger here, or are you finished with the groundworks? No, you're not. This is sort of more important than this. Will you go put the digger at the house place? Apparently not. That's a shame. Let's see here, the fuel delivery mechanism. It's you. Very good. I have another job for you after that. You've been to the gas station. This place. Unload. Sources without mechanical components. Yes, that's why you can't build that, but that's fine. I would like you to work on this though. Get citizens has been unchecked. Very good. All related vehicles. The dumper is on its way with gravel. And then it's going to have to come again with concrete and asphalt. The dumper is I think that we can get rid of one of these. No, I've already done that. Yes, but there was something that you could sell in here. A personal car here for some reason. We don't need it. Even 2 of them. We have better use for somewhere to put the paver for the moment. The paver. Yeah, go there and go move you in there. Right, construction office. Good. Now you should be able to buy another dumper. The mechanical components boat is going to take a while longer, I'm afraid. This seems to be running. We could even do this. There, always show overlay, and we'll have a good, maybe early warning if something were to happen to the heating. We also have this number 643. It's still stable, I think. Look over the year. It is stable actually, but the happiness has actually gone up. Maybe it's not looking so bad. It was simply a matter of too few workers at the asphalt, at the heating plant. That was it. Maybe we should even buy more. I mean, how difficult is it to adjust a valve that controls how much oil goes into the boiler? Is it really that work intensive? Not really. But these people are completely behind. 30% productivity, all of them, more or less. Right, cinema or other cultural enjoyment. I think we can do this. Save as and as the number 3. What was that? That was not the correct thing. That one. Yes. If that's all it was, which it might have been. They heat all over the place. How's the population? Citizens' living preferences. Oh, yeah, pretty good. Amount of citizens living here. Could maybe get this. It's full. Yeah, it's full. Now you have gotten the digger over there. Very good. And we can even turn the outside workers that just walk in up to maximum, since we have workers available here. As long as you go to the heating plant in a sufficient fashion. Which you might not now. So this heat, temperature and so on. Temperature. Culture. Yes, we can focus on culture now. It should be safe-ish. I don't quite know what I'm going to do for culture, but a sauna is very nice culturally to have. It's not bad, but it's more of a sports thing, really. Let's see what they have here in the cinemas. Amphitheater. Sounds complicated and so on. It isn't though. It's very, very small. It's a bit too small maybe. How many? 50 visitors. Telephone booth, cinema, sauna, cinema. That sounds pretty nice. A combined sauna cinema here with 400 visitors for 10 workers. That's a bit imbalanced, but maybe. DPRK theater. That doesn't sound small. It's a bit ambitious. 3,500 workdays. Yes, how many workdays was this? 368. That sounds better. Press kiosk. Post office. Post office. How much fun is that? Another amphitheater. Planetarium. Planetarium. Small theater. We have these. These are pretty good. Nah, it'll be the sauna. Sauna cinema. Right here. It's the center of culture here, basically. It is. It will be. Think of all the culture that will take place. Yeah, I figured so. Why? That's the hookup for that place that goes on to important places. That's okay. You can. I'm speaking of the footpathing here. Build those so that we can remove. That bit. And if I just remember what the hell I was supposed to be doing. This road connection for this one. Crossing is not allowed. Crossing is not allowed. Yes, but this crossing maybe we don't need. Won't need. That's not really what I was that will do maybe. Some other infrastructure is in the way. I could have guessed that that was a bad idea to remove that road, because now it won't go back in easily or at all. That's okay. We can do like this. Maybe some other infrastructure is in the way. You see. Let's see if we remove a bit more. What's this about? No, I don't know, but I'm going to take the opportunity to maybe try and cheat a little footpath in here. If it would like. And also if it would then like to continue the road, which it wouldn't. You can't build roads onto footpaths, as that has always been the case. Right, then but we simply relay this road like so, and then try. That's pretty much exactly the same as it was before, except that now crossing isn't allowed. But I saw green. Give me green. Give me the green. It was in. I saw it. There you go. This seems as though people are using quite a bit this highway off the. But we can do we do this. Yes, we do that, and then we do a temporary one right next doors, like so. A little bypass. A little bypass. Also, we need to remember to actually get this done now, the way it works. Nice and cozy, warm. Yes, 25th of December and 24 degrees indoors. Minus 13. Ah, damn it. It's cold here. Sauna cinema. Should we even get going on it? I would like you to finish this prefab panels. Do we have those? Still mechanical components. It's the only thing that we're lacking for the time being. Resource status then. Prefab panels. 285 tons. How much of that is rounds? Not that much really. 80 tons. I'm going to need one boat for every single goddamn thing. Because I suppose that they are down here then. That's going to take all winter to sail down here and get those. Here they are. 200 tons and bricks too. Steel. 55 tons of steel, you say? Sailing down here might be doable. Or sailing from here if we have something shipyard. We have a ship dock, a small one, but that might do. See if I can buy a little ship. The West doesn't have any ship. No. For a cargo ship and for all sorts of business, like everything, you got one of these that does both open things and closed things. Very good. Load 100% of anything. Sounds good to me. And then map. Get up here. Cargo harbor. You should have one of those like this one. We have a lot of prefab panels here, you see. Yeah, but still. We have the ship standing around, supposedly. It's New Year's. Happy New Year's. 1961. People are still warm and cozy. Not very happy though. They're very sad, unfortunately. But maybe going to work, getting to work on the sauna will make them happier and filled with thoughts of the future when the sauna will be done. How nice it will be and so on. Happy thoughts. You built this. Very good. How is this coming along? It's good. There. This 9 workers. But it's warm though. Yes. Why am I so nervous? Because I died. Could we get going on this, or how? I mean, we have a lot of vehicles. We have. They don't have. This digger, excavator. They're not working on the groundworks anymore. You see, they're working on the actual building now, and they have a crane and everything here. So it's all good. Mechanical components boat. Have you arrived? Yes, you have. No. Yes. Yes, you have. Excellent. Do we have a vehicle here? Yes, we do. Although, okay. Now the distribution office can. Okay, the distribution office can interact with this harbor, but not. I think it's an old harbor or something. This map was released when the boats were just introduced. So they're probably the old harbors, and that's why the distribution office isn't working with them. I'm speculating here, but it should be working fine here. That means, and that also means that you can go to this place. Is the best place for mechanical components at the moment, or will you be able to do that, you think? It's already assigned. Great. That's a regular warehouse. It's just attached to that harbor. Yeah, well, that's great. Yeah, one of those here too. This is the. What's the catch 22 that way? It's with the oil. That's what you haven't planned in. And I have to think about this pretty soon. For now, though, we're just making sure bringing the mechanical components into here at the Strakorov warehouse. Strakorov warehouse, indeed. You see, we unload things here too, like all the stuff that you can get. If you don't get them from here, if you get them from the boat. Building is without power supply. I don't like to see that. Diesel plant. One worker. That's not enough. That's really not enough. They can no longer walk from this building to that one, which is here. I think I was supposed to be coming back to this. Get that done immediately. The sauna is not almost finished. They just put up a lot of scaffolding. It's about 1-2% done. But they have all the stuff they need for the groundworks. They're working on the groundworks for the sauna here in 11 minus. Right. Very good. Okay, 12% happy. 11. And what is the problem? 2 workers can't work because there is no kindergarten. Yes, there is a kindergarten, but this is probably understaffed or something. It's severely understaffed. There we go. Church can't do anything about. Culture, we're working on it. You can't get electronic. Do you want electronics already? We don't even have a radio station. Also, where do I have any electronics? I'm not going to buy them for the moment. It's still in here. I have 66 tons, somewhere around 44 tons in Strakorov warehouse. Why aren't you getting that to the shop then? Medium distribution office, because you're not asked. That reminds me, how's the clothing situation looking? We still have clothing. Great. 2 reported crimes. Yes, no, I didn't restart the game now neither. Come think of it, to get maybe perhaps the modded police stations in. Damn it. But yes, this was the one. PvP3. PvP3, sure. Quit the menu. 652 workers, and it was had we passed New Year's. That should be good. That's looking good. Such a small thing that the heating plant is understaffed can do all the difference in the world, all the difference between success and failure. Here, obviously, in the Soviet Republic. That one. Yes, it's quite late. It's getting quite late. Should perhaps go to bed. Yes, but it's another attempt at getting the Soviet Republic here working or something. They're actually very healthy, but very unhappy. I mean, they have sport. This is sports, right? Yes, and everyone can get to that. It's just the rubbish accommodation and a 21% quality of flats. I believe the prison has like 58% quality of flats or something. Speaking of which, do we now have modded police stations or anything? Not really, no. At least not... no. I'd have to say. Okay, if it is perhaps uncategorized, is it at the end at very least? Oh, but I saw something. What was that? What's this? Parking. Okay. Huh? There's some sort of shops here. No, that's not it. That's the oil heating plant. They don't work for some reason. Can I tell you? Or I didn't subscribe, or yes, I did. Or maybe I didn't. Yes, I did. What the hell is this supposed to be? Prison. Yeah, I'm a bit... what are we looking at? We're looking at this, okay. You see the construction happening. Whilst I fiddle about with this here, police stations. I'm pretty damn sure I clicked the subscribe thing. You never know. Police station, but I want a small... a prison. A prison. And a police station and a court. Especially the court would be handy if it could be a bit smaller than the thing in the game. And the prison too, come to think of it. But the police station, maybe we don't need. This is going great. Big police station. Plus small prison. Prison. It is subscribed. Yeah, the prison is subscribed. A courthouse. Court. You know, you could use the search function. That could also be effective. Maybe. Courthouse, an enormous one. An even more enormous one. 180 workers. What the hell? Oh, I believe this is the smallest one then. It doesn't look a whole lot smaller than... I was already in. Or maybe it is. Great. We'll just restart here one more time, and then that would be that with the things. A good thing about this being so early in the gameplay is that it loads so very, very quickly, and so on. Okay. Could you download these now? You have? Yeah, you seem to have. Very good. That and that one. Okay, let's see now. Mods here. Prison. Yes, we have prison. Church. Control tower. Courthouse. It has a lot smaller footprint. In either case. We can have that out here by the polluted bits. By the heating plant. Sure, why not? You know, one day you're going to want a pipe connected to this too. Just FYI. There. Yeah, but it has the connections there, so it's fine. Okay. It's one of those silly buildings that has one road for going in and one road for going out. So there might this be... no. That is one way in, one way out. In either case, you're missing prefab panels still. But the source is not without, no. The source is only without mechanical. It shouldn't be without mechanical components anymore. Why aren't you bringing mechanical components here? Because you're unreliable. Shopping center. Electronics. We have electronics here. You know what? You go to the shopping center with those electronics. You don't come here, and you go to the boat. That one. But yeah, whatever. You go there. You load mechanical components, and then you go to the place next doors, the warehouse, and unload those. And this you don't need to do anymore, and you also don't need to go to the shopping center once you've been. You could get going too. It's a wonder you don't fall off. That road does not look healthy. A horse train is available. Or something. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. We're trying to survive winter here, you see. And with this, do people get children with this amount of happiness? Last year I still cannot click go back then. The beginning of time here. Here we go. Birth rate. Not a lot. We have had a negative thing, but it is pretty stable in the midst of winter. It's the 8th of February. Soon the snow will melt and they will travel at 35 kilometers per hour rather than 12. That ought to do a whole lot for the logistical system of the Republic. Oughtn't it? Yes, it ought. As you know, now you should be able to visit the place of culture. You should be happy about this. There is something wrong. Oh, they are still building it, right? You cannot visit it yet. No. We also need to put up some propaganda inducing things, such as a monument of some description. Problem is that they all require like 10-15 tons of steel. I don't feel like spending 10-15 tons of steel on some stupid goddamn it's a model of a statue of Lenin or something. Not the thing I want to be doing, maybe. You still haven't made it to the shop, or did you go to the shop? How are you going? Oh, they don't accept electronics. I see. People are getting unhappy without it, but then again, we'll take it for the moment. Screw this. Don't go to the shopping center. Go there, load mechanical components. But what do you do with the electronics? Then you were supposed to get rid of them at the shop. You have to take better care of this. Can't be driving around with them in the truck. Then again, what you can do is you unload them here at the warehouse. Once you're there, unload. There you go. How to do it. Two reported crimes that were not patrolled. Oh, damn it. Crime and punishment. How difficult is it? I mean, come on. I've only just begun here. Something burned down. What the hell was that? A mine? My wood cutting post. Right, that's a good reminder that we ought to get the fire station plumbed in here pretty much pronto. Thank you. Because we have the stuff around here that we don't want to burn down or catch fire. Yes, if you could have this finished, then we could remove a few of these buildings and put the fire station there, maybe. How about that for a thought? I mean, it's not too bad of a thought. Also, if we could remove this power line, which goes a bit unoptimally here. Well, I think we could, but it will be a bit of a bother because we'll have to. It has a different output there. I take it out. No. God damn it, you're all over the place. Yes, I know. Sorry. The other infrastructure is in the way. If we're doing this, shouldn't we be doing it with a bit better wire than what else we're doing it? If we're doing it, I think we should. I think we should use this type, at the very least. Yes, and hopefully putting it there will then allow us to tear down the final bit. But that will have to wait till spring, otherwise they will be very unhappy. I think that the problem is that the construction yard only has one open hull, therefore it takes a while to get all the prefab panels that they need. And the open hull is not even... What are you up to? Flatbed. This one. Yes, you're getting bricks for the enlarged construction office. God damn it! Why are you prioritizing this? If the moment I put it in here. Fine, you can go once since you're almost there. I would presume. It's quite a rough ride. Oh, and it's a bit flooded here. After this, I'm going to remove the construction office again from the list of work to do. This because this is not working out. Unless your next task is to get prefab panels for the house, and it isn't. Oh, then screw you, large construction office. Now you're getting prefab panels for the flats. Very good. Though maybe we should actually prioritize getting the second construction office up, because then we could have more than one flatbed. And the rubles are running out, so we better hurry up, because then when the rubles are gone, we won't be able to buy any more vehicles. At least for a while. Are you about to get to the point where you're loading up on the stuff? I think that this is also a problem here, because at the other end, out here, we have like a lot, and here we don't have so much, which tells me that this logistics that we've got here is not really very good. But I want to balance these between both tanks, so we do that. There we go. And also maybe add a few more vehicles to it. Could be an idea to do. Yes. Oil tank, you see. 2. There's another fire. I destroyed something. Did I manage to build that fire station? No, I did not. What's this? What the? No, that did not happen. you see. That's damned unlucky. We lost a few of the citizens there in that fire. 270 deaths we got. Yes, that was quite a noticeable chunk of the population, wouldn't you think? Yes, it was. Quite a noticeable chunk. Everything was going so good. Piece of crap. Damn it. Yeah, I was about to build a fire station, you know. I just wanted this to move the power line first. Only having one construction office is really limiting here. And you need 7 more tons of prefab panels. Is that what the truck is doing next? Yes, it is. Good. Then you'll have everything to finish. Very good. So as soon as that's finished, we're going to go get to work on either the second one of these or the sauna. We need to cheer people up quite badly. I know why the sport enjoyment is that low, because the building is without power supply. Yeah, we don't have any workers in the diesel plant. We sort of lost quite a good chunk of the workers there. Is what we did. And neither do we have a good road for them to walk on to get to diesel plant. They can't even get to diesel plant because this stuff I forgot to add to the workload for the distribution office. That please. That and that. Yes, that's going to make all the difference. I think this is maybe too late. 360 population. And yes, fire algorithm. Would you please spare me? Oh, that's the worst building. The absolutely worst building on the entire map that you could think of, and you set it on fire for me. Thank you so very much. Dang game. Yeah, we're making progress. Now we're making crap. Now you're working on that. Good. Because you need to have that. Once they have that, they still won't be able to walk to the diesel plant. They need this bit too, at the very least, and this bit. And it should be maybe fine. That's impossible. That's possible though. I would suggest you try and do these too, if you can. Because right now, there are no workers here, you see. There is only one building that actually has. I can also walk from there, but that's crap. Now we're going to get into a bad situation. You go live here for the moment, and you only work at the power plant, okay? could have gone badly, very badly. It turns out the people living in that building was quite important for keeping the lights on. Who would have guessed it? I know it would not have been so difficult for me to predict. I sort of knew. I just didn't notice that it was on fire, and even if I would have noticed that it was on fire, what I could have done about it? Nothing. Oh, well, you need the open hull for this, but that's alright, because this is finished. Can't do a whole lot with it though. Yeah, we could move these people in here. Maybe, because they can still walk to all the construction yard and everything. Yeah, they can. Very good. Can tear it down. Goodbye. It seems as most people have moved out here. 8 workers. They were unable to get food. Do we not have food in the shop? Yes, we do. And they can walk. How is this doing? They can walk to everything but this, whatever this is. The pub. They can walk there from the bus stop if they want to. Okay, very good. Then we continue here the movement of the people slightly. Only 9% happy, 43% on average. In this building, 7%. Is that, where do you get that 43% number from? Because all I'm seeing is really unhappy people. Hmm. Uh, 218 educated workers, 17 educated. This is not going well, and they are all really unhappy, which means that they won't have many babies. Not enough anyway. No. Not keeping up at the school. They are keeping up. Here we have this set a bit high. These we could probably set lower these. We don't need them constantly and maximum. I think that got it. We wanted to finish these little bits here. And this would also be nice. You wouldn't mind doing. They have gotten mechanical components. Only 323 workdays remaining. You know what? I think that we'll skip that for now. And have them concentrate on sauna and stuff instead. Can you now walk? You can now walk down there. Very good. We don't need this anymore. Okay, everyone is now living in one single house here, I believe. If not these. Ah, here we still have workers. And that thing that burnt down, I don't know if I dare rebuild it. It seems doomed or something. Because that's really unlucky that we lost 240 people. That's like half the population here. More or less, yes, half the population we lost. Yes. If we could only finish this. Sources without electrical components, you need that too. Yeah, of course you do. And we don't have any electrical components, I suppose. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to bring those. That's the gravel ship. Where's the various bits and bobs ship? That's the cement ship. Here's the various bits and bobs thing. I don't know if we need mechanical components this time. You take electrical components instead. And off you go. How many mechanical components do we have? 31 tons? Are we going to get that much electrical bits? I don't think that we need that many electrical bits, really. Electrical bits. Electrical components? Yes. A little bit. This thing, you can try and wait till loaded on anything at the harbor. I don't know if we should have you wait, but anyway, I think we can for the time being. Oh, you managed to leave. What are you worth? You're worth $8,500. Okay. It's not nothing. It is not nothing. Cool. Damn it, to 327 people. Halfway done. No workers or mechanism. I only need to bring workers. But you can only bring them by bus now, since I moved all the people out living nearby. Should maybe not have done that quite yet. This place we can tear down. Goodbye. Electrical components, that's going to take a couple of months, I think, before we have. Well, should you, in the meantime, you're doing footpaths and the sauna. But you're not bringing workers to the sauna, because they have to walk, they have to go by bus there now. Or go to the bus platform and then go to the not be picked up by the bus. Never mind. I think we should have this as a decent wait. Is that allowable at the moment? People might need to walk there to get to the shop. Is that? It might be, but they can maybe they can find a different route. Can they bring down the staffing a bit at the shop? I think. Yes, they can find a different route. We'll take the opportunity to upgrade this a bit. What? Road connection doesn't exist. No, but it will. It will. God damn it, this is now getting annoying. 225 people. Productive age workers with lower education, 212. 212. No wonder this is taking forever. I think that we can close down this now. It's the middle of April. We need to focus our efforts here to the max. That is being kept in workers. That's very, 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 very important. But it's set to what? To 1 out of 5. I don't think that's enough. None. Come on, go walk at the power plant. You must understand that that's important. 14 workers can't work because there is no kindergarten. Yes, they can. Well, that's... Damn it, it's a death spiral again. The kindergarten and everything is less efficient without electricity. One person. Oh, yeah, it's very important. You see. Where are they all? Where are they working? Next one. Citizens' current location. At the bus stop, at the shop, at the rest. There is the pub. We certainly don't think one will be enough. Thank you very much. Kindergarten is important though. Maybe we can lower it a little bit to 5 at the maximum. Yes. That is lowered to the minimum or maximum, however you want to put it. Yeah, they're doing a footpath and things. They're building. There, I think. Yes, 3 workers in the power plant. Great. All right then. This is now going to be even more difficult. 316. Children, 95 in total. 95. If we look at this year, death, that was a real unfortunate moment. Yes, have you built this yet? No, you haven't, because you don't have any electrical components. I know that. And the ship wouldn't be back anytime soon. What the hell is all this? And this one. 5 knots. But you're out to sea. There you are. 43 tons of electrical components. You okay? Was maybe not really the intended outcome. I click that thing. The usual S. You know, we don't even need that anymore. You can focus on food, food and clothing maybe, and meat and food. I'm still not clicking the right buttons here. There we go. We will now have electrical components for the foreseeable future. That's good. This only requires work. Why aren't you working on it? I still have a footpath to do. Okay. That tiny bit. And then then you work on the sauna, and then maybe people will be a little bit happier. This must be lying. This is for 46%, and the only building I have people in, as far as I know, is this one, and that's 19%. It's not good. 9 citizens were unable to get food. Couldn't get electronics, couldn't... 3 people couldn't work since there was no place at the kindergarten. It's important that we keep... Yeah, loyalty. I can't really be bothered about the loyalty for the time being, you see. Oh. That also be the last load of workers for that one. And are you now going to work on unfinished footpath? 172. It is this one. I didn't get any workers. Now I got 3 workers. And there it's done. Now you're going to the sauna. There are mostly passengers on the bus platform, though. Where are people working? Are people working? Most likely not. They're working at various places. I mean, if one wants to be like that, we're not actually doing any groundworks for the moment. We don't need asphalt right now. If we really have to micromanage this into the single little detail, the smallest little detail that you can think of, then we'll try and do that, just that. 201 people working age. It might be a bit overkill to have this many teachers and stuff. Maybe. Every worker counts. $200 workers remaining on this, and then to get some culture, but the culture is that the culture is real bad. That's just 1%, so that's probably impacting it quite a whole lot, since everything else is pretty decent. I'd say sports 89, clothing 92, satiation 100, health actually 90% health, but the average age is only 42 for some reason. They are so unhappy that they die. Maybe. Should maybe have turned the difficulty setting differently and built a monument or 2. It's coming. Maybe if we survive. That is. The heating plant stopped production, but that's because I say no workers in here. It's still going to take quite some time, and now the workers went home. Show me where the workers are. Always. People walking past here all the time. Where are they going? They're going to the bassin, maybe. Yes, they are. They have perhaps a bit unnecessary. That's the lowest I can set it, I see. Problem is they can't walk directly from their house to the cinema. Neither. Could we do better footpath maybe? Overlaps with existing construction. Will that be... oh, that's the power pole that I put in. Where I'm about to put in. Here we go on the inside. Maybe... Okay, it didn't actually connect to the sauna there, but I don't really mind under the circumstances. Now I just need this last bit too. That's too sharp a turn, I can see that, but if we do this... I think that's quite a bit of bother though, to do all of that way, but this will do. The thing is, people can walk to the shop, right? Yes, and then they can walk from the shop to the sauna cinema, if they'd like. There are so many issues here. Everything is an issue. You can't reach the pub. Same thing. You could after you've been to the shopping centre, but maybe you can't be bothered. Where are you going? You're going to the sauna. Great. 71 workdays, and we have 7 workers on site and 2 cranes. And I thought to do it then, right? I thought to be finished pretty soon, I think. Yes, and then I'm going to end it now. This is dragged on quite a bit here, so it was not the intention. That's how it always goes. Especially now when it is so exciting if we're going to survive or die. The happiness is really not that great. And 51% it says now. I don't believe you. Sauna is finished. They can't get to it though. No, but they can get to it soonish. Now you're working on the medium voltage wires, and you have electrical components for them. Fantastic. Before anything else, we could start them on a few of these expressways through town here. All of them. Sure, all of them. These should be coming up now. Yes, they are coming up very nicely. And then I'm afraid there will be a short, slight power outage. Once we fix the last bit, energy, remove, cancel wires, etc. Like only this, all the way to the power plant if possible. I think that did it. And the last bit. There we go. And construction office, I need you on this now. Come on. Let me click the pylon or something. There isn't really a pylon. There is one pylon there. It's there. Road connection doesn't exist. What? Oh, you don't have a road to this? That's no good. And I would think... Fan. I need to remove these footpaths, which are probably in use. They looked quite in use. Ah, come on. Fine, be wonky. And then footpaths could get that in, yes. That should be ordered restored, and now then again, please. There we go, now road connection exists. And it's not going to add to people's happiness to being without electricity. Maybe they are not without electricity at home. No, they're not without electricity at home, but the shop is neither without electricity. How come? Where are you getting your power from? Ah, you're getting it all the way from the power station. And this is actually not that critical. It turns out, but still. Do those bits, please. This here, births. I have a few. The death rate has at least been low. Escape rate has also been basically naught. So if we don't screw this up, babies are starting to increase in numbers again. Children are stable-ish. Wait, now the sauna is done. Everyone probably went to work there. Yes, way too many. One will have to be enough, I'm afraid. You can now walk directly to the sauna. Lovely. We're going to do a bit more footpaths here, though. This one and this one and this one. I can't put this away right now. It's too exciting here. 31%. I think it is going up. Still only 1% cultural. You got a lot of satisfaction there regarding the cultures. Your only unsatisfied demand is to pray, and why are you so lousy then? Why are you unhappy? If you have everything and you're working at the kindergarten, you ought to become happier. Now you want to have food, and then you want to visit doctor. Okay. You got your food. And then you go to the bus platform. For some reason, without walking directly to the doctor's office, maybe you can't. I would think you could. Yes, you can. Yeah, why didn't you go directly to the doctor's office instead of sitting around here? I can't help you when you behave like that, you know. You have one doctor, 2 patients waiting with that. Didn't work. Need more staffing in here. Do we have any people with higher education left? Yes, we still have 17 of them, same amount as everything. Anyway, as always, so this university is we need to get the children basically educated, and then some of them graduating before we lose the last of the educated people, which we might do pretty soon-ish. So I think the technical university is going to have to be next. But why aren't you working on this? Because there are no workers available. Damn it. And why would that be? All at the sauna, maybe. Or it's because they cannot currently walk to the bus stop. Yes, they can. Oh. They choose not to. They find employment elsewhere. I guess. Enough. So. Yeah, I know citizen happiness is really low. Missing staff. Maybe we can turn this off for a while. They are pretty damn happy with the sport, I think. 73%, yes, that's what I have to do. What you do, you drink. So we only have one bar staff. I guess waiting for service, this is not good. No one ever makes it to the bus stop. You made it to the bus stop before. You quit going to the bus stop. One worker got on the bus. To do an unfinished footpath. That requires 2 workdays. It's a shortcut for the sauna. Very good. Very, very good. I think they will have to leave it here. We've lost one educated worker. That's really going to be the problem. Keeping that place staffed and keeping the doctor's office staffed and the school staffed. That's really going to be quite an issue. And you still haven't managed to get a single worker to the power line. Come on. I didn't finish it. Crap. Unfortunate. This time we're going to finish it though. How many workdays to do with the power line? 4. I haven't managed to get a crane there for some reason. I got 2, so they'll finish half the job. Unless you take, yeah, great, you took them there so they could finish the footpath together. Very nice of you. One worker. Very good. And they're bringing in the crane. They have brought the crane. They're bringing the worker, and there it goes. If anything was without electricity, you will have power back in just a moment. And then we just need to do the technical university. Asphalt plant can't produce asphalt. I don't know. I need to put people in here too. Ugh. It's going to be difficult. And I might have to... We might make it. Just barely. What I'm really... we have 7 people with university education, say there, but here you say that we have 17? And again, this is the only residential area. We have the indigenous people too, of course. Right. Can't forget about those. We can either force them to move to town here, or invite some specialists from the Soviet Union to come and help us. And given the edict and everything and the premise of the thing that we were sent here by Moscow to take care of this, it's a bit shameful to admit defeat. But then again, you have to do that sometimes. In that case, we would have to invite immigrants, or we could probably get the indigenous people in here and help us. They can move back later if they'd like. Well, that's still going to be real close. Yeah, what did I miss this time? I think there was some place here that had a bit too much with staffing. Problem is also, this place is going to require like 20 workers here in a couple of months. That's not going to be good for things. And many of these children are growing up without really getting a good education. And if they don't get a good education, then nothing is going to work. Yeah, fan. This. Yeah, too many people in here. I've been tweaking this all night here now, but this is as good as it's going to get, and it's just not enough, I don't think. 45% happiness, though. Happiness is rising. It could be enough. We shall see if it is enough or not. Take this current location worker. This footpath, I don't know if it is very important, but I think it would help. A small technical university, they have already started with the excavator on site. Excellent. Yeah, that will have to be it. This will be tight as hell to fix on this population. Thank you so very much for watching. We shall see if there is a follow-up and if it's hopeless or not. Good night.